Hi guys, so today I thought I'd do a review of the Gonex 6-man tent that I've been using on my past few camping trips. Last couple of camping trips it's been pretty easy to set up. There has been two of us doing it, but today for the purpose of this video I'm going to try and do it on my own, so please bear with me. I'd like to also say that I have not been sponsored by these guys, but since it's a bit of kit that I've been using on the last few videos I've done and I've gotten really well with it, I just thought I'd share my experiences with yourselves. So as you can see, it comes with a pretty substantial carry case, which it all fits back into quite easily. So let's get this laid out and have a look. Okay, so let's just get this laid out and we'll go over how the pole system works on this. Okay, so we're still a little tangled up from our last camping trip because we did pack it away quite hastily. So I'm just going to lay this out now and hopefully it shouldn't take us too long to get this popped up. So I'm going to just spread out the arms like so. Then these actually extend to here pop, and then on the bottom of the tent here, which I will show a video of in a minute, there is there's a little hole which this leg locks into. So I will do a close-up of that. So once that's popped in, that will hold that leg. And then you just repeat the process. So again, hold the leg back on itself, extend the leg fully. So there's a little red clip, release that, pulls all the way down. And again, just lock this bottom clip in. This part already up. I'm going to stand this up. Again, you're going to lose sight of me now, but same thing, bend the leg out, pull that down into place, extend this all the way through. And this probably would have been a bit easier if I'd actually taken the time to pack this away properly last time, but we were trying to get away quite quickly. So again, last one, red button, extend the leg and lock into place. Okay, so the tent itself actually comes with just your standard basic pegs. So I have upgraded to these ones. These ones we actually picked up from Aldi. So obviously these ones are a lot better, a little bit more substantial, a lot easier to take in and out of the ground as well. They do come with a peg puller on top of that. But again, that one was just from Aldi. Right bargain. So once you get these pegs locked in, it's going to hold the tent in place, makes it a lot easier to set up. Now I know there's probably some true campers out there saying I should probably have done that at some kind of angle, but for the purpose of this, we're just going to whack it in like that, okay? Obviously, as I said during the setup, these legs actually hinge back on themselves, so once these are pulled out, they lock into place once you've extended this pole via that button there. Once you hear that click, this leg is then locked into position. So let's have a look around inside. So, as I said, plenty of headroom in here. You've actually got 1, 2, 3 windows with built-in fly screens, and then obviously a fly screen built into the main entrance here. You can see all the setup there. So it does also have this neat little storage area just to the side of the tent, which does detach to hold all your gear in overnight. So all the joints, they've been done very well. So I've found no actual holes, cracks or anything in those. They're all treated as well with water protection. So far so good. Another feature on this tent is it does come with an access area for external power. So again, it's just covered over, you just unzip that and you can feed your power cable straight through and just zip that back up tight again, cover it over when you're done.
So a few product details on this. It's 2.68 meters in length, 1.8 meters wide and 2.99 meters in height. So they say this is triple waterproof. It's 190T polyester plus PU 3000 waterproof coating plus the Gonex laminated technology. So according to that, it gives you triple waterproof protection. So they say it can withstand heavy rain, but obviously anything sort of really bad, they don't recommend you use it.
Okay, so as you can see, you've got plenty of room inside here. I'm 6'1" and I can lay out quite nicely. Again, when we've been camping in here before, we've actually put a double airbed straight in the centre here, and then put our storage either side. For £159 from Amazon is where we got this. It's been an absolute quality piece of kit. So it's got a good waterproof rating to it. It keeps the wind out. It's manufactured to a good quality. Some of the downsides are, I have noticed that when you're packing it away, if you don't pack it away in the right order, it has made it a little bit difficult to unpack. So you do have to sort of take the time just to make sure everything's folded back into place properly. Another downside to this tent is that obviously because you've got the sewn in ground sheet, you do have to make sure you take your shoes off before you get in and out. With this being all in one and just one big unit, once you get stuff inside of it, you do have to sweep it out. So again, if you're taking a dustpan and brush with you camping, great, but otherwise you do have to make sure once you get back, you try and obviously sweep it out. I have tried shaking this out on site before. It can be done, but it is very cumbersome, and if you're on your own, you're not going to do it. So if you don't like the hassle of setting tents up, I'd say this tent is a good purchase for you. It's not wildly expensive, but also it's not the cheapest one that I've seen out there. The quality's good. The delivery time for these guys, I think it took just less than a week to get from Amazon. It's got good ratings online. A few people have had issues with them, but like with anything, it's varied. This is only my opinion of this product. Obviously everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I just want to share with you guys the equipment that I've been using on my little camping adventures recently. So obviously the worst part of any camping trip is packing away, especially if it starts raining. The good thing is about this tent, it packs away relatively quickly. So let's skip to a shot of me putting this tent down. Ground's not too bad at the minute, so I can just pull these straight out. Okay, so I'm just going to unclip these feet, just as I showed you in the setup. This will start to move in a minute. Push the red clip in, close that up, and just do that the whole way around. Last one. And then these legs will actually fold back in on themselves, behind your head. And then just bring all this back into itself. Stand it up. And that's it. So as you can see, that drops down pretty quickly. Then you're just going to bring the legs up into the centre, lay that down, and then with this, it probably is a proper way to pack this back, but I've just been rolling all this into the centre and rolling it across. So let's get it back into the bag. The last couple of times I've done this, not had a problem at all. So I'm just making sure these feet are in together. I'm just feeding it into this top edge first. So again, that's nice and in. And I'm just feeding all this back into the bag. Honestly, I'm probably making more of a meal of this than it needs to be, but zip it up, try not to catch the tent actually back in it. As you can see, that's not the worst thing in the world to pack away. Just make sure all these guide wires are back in. See my clips up. And there you go. And there she is, back in her bag. Easy as that. As I say guys, I'm not a professional reviewer, as you can probably tell. Whew. Okay, it's pretty warm out here now. So I hope you've enjoyed today's review of the Gonex 6-man tent. I'll leave all links and everything like that below. If you can like the channel, if you can subscribe, share it to your friends as much as possible. It'd be really great to sort of get this channel growing a little bit more. Thank you everybody so far for all the support I've been getting and kind words. I am really enjoying this and I hope you are too. So remember guys, until next time, if you're not outside, get outside.